Dear friends, this is Dr. M. Vijay Alexander from MAG TNPSC Academy. Let us discuss key current affairs for 2024. Former ISRO scientist Srinivas Hegde has passed away. He was the director of India's first Chandrayaan mission, which discovered water molecules on the moon. The world's first CNG-powered two-wheeler, Freedom, was introduced by Bajaj. The Indian social media platform Coup, created as an alternative to Twitter, has been shut down. Prime Minister Modi inaugurated India's first indigenous fast breeder reactor for 500 megawatt power generation at Kalpakkam. The warship INS Dushil, equipped with missiles manufactured in Russia, has been inducted into the Indian Navy. India's first private defense aircraft manufacturing plant was inaugurated in Vadodara, Gujarat, by Prime Minister Narendra Modi alongside Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. AstraZeneca has announced the global recall of Covishield vaccines due to rare side effects such as blood clotting. India delivered the first batch of BrahMos supersonic missiles to the Philippines, marking the country's first export of this missile type. Four Indian Air Force pilots, Prashant Balakrishnan Nair, Ajit Krishnan, Angad Pratap, Subhanshu Shukla, have been selected for the Gaganyaan mission, India's human spaceflight program. The INSAT 3D satellite, designed for weather forecasting, was successfully launched into space using the GSLV F-14 rocket. ISRO successfully launched the ExpoSat satellite dedicated to astronomical research, including black hole radiation studies, India's first scientific research satellite. The Aditya L1 solar observation satellite reached its destination after a 127th day journey to study the sun's outer layers. The World Meteorological Organization has declared 2024 as the hottest year in the 174 years of recorded global temperature history. Cyclone Finjal in the Bay of Bengal made landfall near Marakanam, affecting Kadalur, Kallakurichi and Viluppuram districts. The Tamil Nadu government provided Rs 2,000 as relief assistance to the affected people. Chennai recorded 220 millimeters of rainfall in June, an event unseen in the past 27 years, as per the Chennai Meteorological Department. To protect marine biodiversity in Ramanathapuram, the Tamil Nadu Forest Department has launched a special task force. The Ministry of Mines has called for a re-evaluation of the site proposed for the tungsten mine project in Aritapatti, Madurai. The Union Cabinet approved the Vidyalakshmi scheme, which facilitates easy educational loans for students seeking admission to top government and private higher education institutions. Under the Ayushman Bharat Free Health Insurance Scheme, senior citizens aged 70 and above will receive medical coverage of up to Rs 5 lakh. India and China have reached an agreement on border patrol operations along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, resolving a 4-year-long dispute. The central government has decided to rename Port Blair, the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, as Sri Vijayapuram. Lieutenant General Sadhana Saxena has been appointed as the first female head of the Armed Forces Medical Services. A massive landslide in Mundakai, Wayanadu district, Kerala, resulted in the deaths of over 400 people. A total of 69 Indian universities, including IIT Chennai, IIT Mumbai, IIT Delhi, and Jawaharlal Nehru University, has been listed among the top 500 global higher educational institutions. The Indian Navy has established INS Jadayu, a naval base on Minicoy Island, part of Lakshadweep. In a historic achievement, an Indian Air Force C-130 heavy transport aircraft made its first ever night landing in Kargil. The Sri Ram temple is currently under construction in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. The Jnanavabi Mosque is located in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. In the Maharashtra Assembly elections, 288 seats, the BJP Shiv Sena NCP alliance won 230 seats. In the Jharkhand Assembly elections, 81 seats, the ruling Jharkhand Mukti Morcha Congress alliance won 56 seats, retaining power. Hemant Soren took oath as Jharkhand CM. Jharkhand Governor C.P. Radhakrishnan assumed additional charge as the Governor of Maharashtra, replacing his earlier role overseeing Telangana and Puducherry. Tamilisai Soundarajan remains the Governor of Telangana and Puducherry. A parliamentary committee has been recommended to review two bills related to implementing the One Nation, One Election policy, chaired by BJP leader BP Chowdhury with 39 members. Opposition parties submitted a no confidence motion against Vice President and Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankhar. Justice Sanjeev Khanna was sworn in as the 51st Chief Justice of India. In the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly elections, 90 seats held after 10 years, the National Conference Congress CPI alliance won 49 seats and Omar Abdullah of the National Conference became the Chief Minister. In the Haryana Assembly elections, 90 seats, the BJP alliance won 48 seats, securing the third consecutive term. Following talks between PM Modi and Maldivian President Mohamed Moise, India and the Maldives signed a bilateral currency swap agreement. Adishi was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Delhi, becoming the third woman CM of the capital after the Sushma Swaraj and Dikshit. Sheila Dikshit. The Abarajida Bill, which imposes the death penalty for sexual violence and other heinous crimes, was passed in West Bengal. The central government ensured that government employees associated with RSS would not face disciplinary action. Odisha CM Navin Patnaik 24-year rule came to an end after his defeat in the state assembly elections. The BJP-led National Democratic Alliance won the Lok Sabha elections, retaining power. Narendra Modi was sworn in as Prime Minister for the third time. Prime Minister Modi was honored with Bhutan's highest award, the Order of the Druk Gyalpo, becoming the first foreign leader to receive it. Chandrababu Naidu of Telugu Desam Party became the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for the fourth time. Ajit Doval was reappointed as the National Security Advisor for the third time. Om Birla was re-elected as Speaker of the Lok Sabha for the second term. For the first time under the Citizenship Amendment Act, the central government granted citizenship certificates to 14 individuals. India and Iran signed a 10-year agreement for operating the Jabahar port terminal. The Supreme Court ruled that Hindu marriages performed without rituals like Saptabadi, that is, 7 steps around the sacred fire, are invalid. The Home Ministry released draft regulations requiring both parents' religions to be mentioned in birth certificates. President Draupadi Murmu personally awarded the Bharat Ratna to veteran BJP leader L.K. Advani at his residence. The high-level committee led by former President Ramnath Kovind submitted a recommendation report on the One Nation, One Election policy to President Murmu. The Uttarakhand Assembly passed a bill to implement the Uniform Civil Code in the state. The Supreme Court struck down the electoral bond scheme, declaring it unconstitutional. Bihar CM Nitish Kumar took office for a record 9th time. The Bharat Ratna award was conferred posthumously on former PMs P.V. Narasimha Rao and Chaudhry Charan Singh, agricultural scientist M.S. Swaminathan, and former Bihar CM Karpuri Thakur. The first ever Vignan Ratna Award was announced for biochemist Govindarajan Padmanabhan. Fali S. Nariman, a renowned constitutional law expert and former Additional Solicitor General of India, passed away. Sitaram Yechuri, General Secretary of the Communist Party of India, passed away due to a lung infection at AIIMS, Delhi. His body was donated for medical research. Diwali fireworks sales. Firecracker sales in Sivagasi and surrounding areas crossed rupees 6,000 crore during this year's Diwali festival season, marking a 5 to 7% increase compared to last year. Tata Motors split. Tata Motors announced its decision to split into two separate companies, one focused on commercial vehicles and others handling passenger vehicles, including Tata, Jaguar, and Land Rover brands. Hyundai India IPO. Hyundai Motor India Limited launched a rupees 27,870 crore initial public offering, the largest in India's history. Foreign exchange reserves. India's forex reserves crossed $700 billion for the first time. Chennai as a startup hub. According to Startup Genome, Chennai secured the 18th position in the best Asian cities for launching startups. New geographical indications. Over 60 Indian products, including Banaras Dandi and Assam Acharigandi earthenware, received geographical indication tags. Tata Power announced an investment of 55,000 crore in Tamil Nadu to develop renewable energy projects, including 10 gigawatt wind and solar power capacity. A rupees 100 commemorate coin honoring former Tamil Nadu CM Karnanidhi was released in Chennai by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. Sanjay Malhotra took charge as the 26th Governor of Reserve Bank of India. The total market capitalization of all companies listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange crossed $5 trillion for the first time, marking India the fifth country to achieve this feat after the US, China, Japan, and Hong Kong. Industrialist and former Tata Group chairman Ratan Tata passed away at 86 due to age-related ailments. Tamil Nadu will continue the no detention policy for class 5 and 8 students, unlike the central government's revised rule. The Madras High Court ruled that transfer certificates should not be mandatory for students changing schools. The Tamil Nadu government will cover the higher education expenses of government school students admitted to top institutions, benefiting 447 students so far. The Tamil Pudalvan scheme, offering rupees 1,000 per month to 3 lakh college students from government schools, will begin in August. The National Medical Commission approved 113 new medical colleges across India, including 5 in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Assembly passed a resolution to cancel the tungsten mining license. CM M.K. Stalin inaugurated a rupees 330 crore 21-story tidal park in Pattabhiram, Tiruvallur district. A rupees 46 crore Kalaignar Centenary Park was opened in Cathedral Road, Chennai. The Attikadavu Avinasi Water Project, a 60-year dream of Kongu farmers, was launched by the CM. The Tamil Nadu government signed an MOU with Google to integrate AI technology into key administrative departments. A new online building approval system was introduced for structures up to 3,500 square feet. Revised guideline property values came into effect across Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu Global Investors Summit secured Rs 6.64 lakh crore investments expected to generate 26.9 lakh jobs. Tamil Nadu achieved record exports of $9.56 billion in electronics for financial year 2023-24. The 10th phase of Kiradi excavation revealed ancient water supply systems, confirming advanced water management 2500 years ago. The Vishnu Vandar short story won Tamil Nadu's Lokesh Raghuraman the Sahitya Academy Yuva Puraskar. Professor Venkatachalapathi's book Tirunelveli Eluchiyum Bvociyum 1908 won the Sahitya Academy Award. Vijay Sethupathiy's film Maharaja made box office records in China. Best Tamil film Ponniyin Selvan won, directed by Mani Ratnam, got National Film Award. Best Background Score A.R. Rahman. Best Actress Nithya Menon Tiruchitrambalam. Kalaignar Memorial Art Award 2023 was given to singer P. Sushila and poet Mu Mehta. DMK-led alliance won all 39 Lok Sabha seats in Tamil Nadu and one Puducherry seat. The Tamil Nadu Assembly unanimously passed resolutions against one nation, one election and constituency delimitation policies. Anti-corruption cases. 50 rural development and panchayat officials were booked for fraud in the PM housing scheme. The 2024 Best Social Worker Award for transgender persons was given to Sandhya Devi, ward member of Tovale Panchayat, Kanyakumari. Tamil Nadu Congress leader Kumari Anandan received the Thaisal Tamilar Award from CM Stalin. Late DMDK leader Vijay was posthumously awarded the Padma Bhushan by the central government. The Supreme Court ruled that non-Hindus should not be allowed in temples, mandating display boards at key locations like temple entrances and flag poles. Indian and Tamilan D. Kugesh became the champion by defeating Reging with world champion Ding Liren from China in the World Chess Championship, making history as the youngest champion in the tournament's history. India retained the title by defeating Pakistan in the Junior Men's Asia Cup hockey tournament held in Oman. Jai Shah, son of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, took charge as the new ICC chairman. Wrestler Bajrang Punia was banned for 4 years by the National Anti-Doping Agency for refusing to provide samples for the dope test. In the history of the IPL action, Indian cricketer Rishabh Pant was bought by Lucknow Super Giants for Rs 27 crores, the highest price ever for an Indian player. India defeated China to become the championship in the Women's Asia Cup hockey tournament. Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest tennis players from Spain, announced his retirement. India's Mansi won a bronze medal in 59 kg category at the World Wrestling Championship. India lost the second test against New Zealand, marking the first time in 12 years that India lost a test series at home. New Zealand won the Women's T20 World Cup for the first time by defeating South Africa in final held in Dubai. India secured bronze medals in both the men's and women's categories at the Asian Table Tennis Championship. India won both open and women's titles at the 45th Chess Olympiad held in Hungary. The Indian men's hockey team defeated China to win the Asian Championship trophy for the fifth time. Italy's Jannik Sinner became the world's number one tennis player. The Paris Paralympics concluded with China, Britain and the USA securing the top 3 positions. India finished 18th with 7 gold, 9 silver and 13 bronze medals, total 29 medals. Indian para-athlete Praveen Kumar won a gold medal in men's high jump. Harvinder Singh became the first Indian to win a gold medal in Paralympic archery. In men's high jump, India's Sharath Kumar won silver and Tamil Nadu's Mariyappan won bronze. Indian javelin thrower Sumit Andil won his second consecutive gold medal at the Paris Paralympics. Indian para high jumper Nishad Kumar won silver for the second consecutive time at the Paris Paralympics. India's Rubina Francis won France bronze in the women's air pistol event at the Paris Paralympics. The USA, China, and Japan secured the top three positions at the Paris Olympics. India finished 71st with one silver and five bronze medals, total six medals. Indian wrestler Aman Sharawat won bronze in the men's 57 kilogram category at the Olympics. Neeraj Chopra won silver in javelin throw, securing his second consecutive Olympic medal. On the same day, the Indian men's hockey team won bronze. In the women's 50 kilogram wrestling category, Vinesh Bhogat became the first Indian female wrestler to reach the Olympic final, but she was disqualified for exceeding the weight limit by 100 grams. India's Swapnil Kusel won bronze in the men's 50-meter rifle three positions event at the Paris Olympic shooting competition. In the Olympic 10-meter air pistol mixed team event, the duo of Manu Parker and Sarabjot Singh won bronze. Manu Parker became the first Indian woman to win an Olympic shooting medal, securing bronze. Indian tennis legends Leander Paes and Vijay Amritaraj became the first Asians to be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame. India defeated South Africa by 7 runs in the ICC T20 World Cup final, winning the ICC World Cup after 13 years. Indian javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra won gold for the first time at the Power Nurmi athletic competition. India's Divya Deshmukh became the champion in the World Junior Women's Chess Championships. Indian football team captain Sunil Chhetri retired. He holds the record for the most international goals scored by an Indian player. India's Deepa Karmakar made history by winning gold in the women's vault event at the Asian Senior Gymnastics Championship. India's 15-year-old Preeti Smita won gold with a world record in the clean and jerk category at the World Youth Weightlifting Championship, becoming the first Indian to win the title. At the World Para Athletics Championship, Indian javelin thrower Sumit Andil and high jumper Mariappan and club thrower Ekta Beyond won the gold medals. India's Deepthi Jeevanji won gold with a world record in the women's 400-meter event at the World Para Athletics Championship. Indian boxer Praveen Huda was suspended for 22 months for doping. His Olympic position in the 57 kilogram category was also revoked. India dominated the World Cup Archery Championship, winning 5 gold medals in the compound men's, women's, mixed team and individual men's and women's categories. Tamil Nadu's D. Gugesh became the youngest player to qualify for the World Chess Championship after winning the candidates chess tournament in Canada. Indian tennis player Rohan Bopanna, alongside Australia's Matthew Ebden, won the Miami Open men's doubles titles, becoming the oldest ATP Masters champion. India's Satvik Sairaj, Rangi Reddy, and Chirag Shetty won the French Open Badminton Championship by defeating a Chinese Taipei pair. The Indian women's team won the Asian Team Badminton Championship by defeating Thailand. Jasprit Bumrah became the first Indian fast bowler to achieve the number 1 ranking in ICC Test rankings. Indian tennis player Rohan Bopanna won the Australian Open men's doubles title, with Matthew Ebden becoming the third Indian to win a Grand Slam men's doubles title. In the fourth round of the Tata Steel Chess Tournament, Tamil Nadu's R. Pragyananda defeated reigning world champion Ding Liren of China. His FIDE live rating surpassed Vishwanathan Anand's, making him the highest rated Indian player. Virat Kohli won the ICC ODI Cricketer of the Year award for 2023. Badminton players Chirag Shetty and Satvik Sairaj Rangireddy were honored with the Khel Ratna Award by President Draupadi Murmu. Tamil Nadu's D. Gugesh, the world chess champion, received a 5 crore prize, rupees 5 crore prize from Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Chennai hosted the Formula 4 car race for the first time. India's Kamya Karthikeyan became the youngest Indian to climb Mount Everest from Nepal. In the US presidential election, the Republican candidate won. 78-year-old Donald Trump has become the oldest elected president of the United States. Following Srimova Bandaranaike, Harini Amarasuriya has taken office as the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. Nobel laureate, social activist, and entrepreneur Muhammad Yunus has assumed the role of chief advisor in Bangladesh interim government. In Bangladesh, protesters opposing the 30% reservation in government jobs for the families of those who participated in the liberation war against Pakistan took control of the Prime Minister's residence. Prior to this, Sheikh Hasina resigned and has now taken refuge in India. Democratic Party candidate President Joe Biden announced his withdrawal from the election due to the old age. Indian origin Vice President Kamala Harris was later chosen as the party's candidate. The Boeing Starliner spacecraft carrying Indian origin astronaut Sunitha Williams and another NASA scientist reached the International Space Station. However, due to a malfunction, they are unable to return to Earth. A SpaceX spacecraft is planned to bring them back in March. Vladimir Putin has been sworn in as Russia's president for the fifth term. Claudia Sheinbaum has been elected as Mexico's first female president. Senji Fort in the Viluppuram district of Tamil Nadu has been recommended for the inclusion in UNESCO's World Heritage Cultural Sites list. According to a UNICEF report, India ranks second among countries with the highest number of children, that is 1.6 million, who have not received any vaccinations in 2024. Thank you.